Hey team, it's that time of year again when we're flat bickies trying to get everything installed before December 31st. So I thought it was pretty timely to create a quick video about the government incentives because we're still getting asked this question, nearly everyone we speak to, about whether there's actually government incentives for solar in 2023. And the answer is yes. So I'll just quickly run through. Look, this is a post we created. It's on the website. I did it back in 2019. All still very relevant though. Basically, I'm just explaining how the solar rebate scheme works. And in short, there are two rebate schemes, the STCs and the LGCs, which is based on the size of the solar system. So how does a solar system rebate scheme work? The small scale renewable energy scheme is the smaller rebates, obviously, the STCs, and they are basically available for anyone installing a solar system that's under 100 kilowatts. Once you go over that 100 kilowatt threshold, you're into the LGC scheme, which is your large scale generation certificates. Very similar in the way that they work, both the LGCs and the STCs, but in short, they're tradable STCs, which us as installers can discount off the price of a solar system when you're purchasing a solar system for your facility. So what's the incentive worth today? In this blog post, I've got $37, about $38 today. So it is a spot price, the spot price based on supply and demand. The good thing about STCs is if you're installing a 30 kilowatt system, say, in part of this example here, you get 8 years worth of STC credits discounted back and you receive that today. So how that works is the STC numbers are based on the size of the solar system, whether it's a 6, whether it's a 30, whether it's a 100 kilowatt solar system. The amount of STC credits change based on the size. So 100 kilowatts these days, you've probably got 1,100 certificates that are available to trade. And then a 6 kilowatt system, there's about 60 STC credits that are available to trade at the spot price today at about $38. So in this example, we've got an installed cost of a 30 kilowatt solar system for just under $49,000. The STC incentive based on the number of STCs at $37 is $18,900. So the price that the customer pays in this instance is that 30 grand. Pretty simple maths, and that's how it works. What we generally do on the day of install, we're up on the roof taking photos of the serial numbers of the solar panels, the inverters. We've got to take photos of the actual panels affixed to the roof, the inverter installed on the wall, and then all the connections. So confirming the system's actually on the building, generating electricity and doing what it's supposed to do. Now, there's a lot of rat bags out there marketing that STCs are running out. And that's obviously a question we get every day. Are these STC incentives running out? Well, yes, they are, but we have 8 years to run. So they will reduce every year at December 31 for the next 8 years. What people should be saying when they're marketing that STC incentives are running out is that if you install a system during December this year versus January next year, it will be X amount of dollars more expensive to do that install in January next year, which is why we're all flat bickies at this time of year. Everyone's trying to rush to get their install done before Christmas, which is clearly a more economical way to go. So how do you know if you're eligible for a rebate? The eligibility test is simple. The size of the solar system, as I mentioned before, whether you're over or under 100 kilowatts, we've got to install compliant and accredited equipment. So old solar modules will eventually not be accredited anymore. Their accreditation will expire. So you do have to check that the installer is using accredited panels and inverters. And then when we're doing the install, there's obviously a lot of compliance that you got to follow for the clean energy regulator to approve the STCs that we're applying for. So look, I hope that answers most of your questions about the STC and the LGC incentives, what credits are available, how we trade them, and how that I guess, puts money in your pocket. It is a substantial amount of incentive. So it means that the payback period of solar is still quite attractive, nearly in all circumstances. So hope that helps.